Hi, I've now been to Keidan 2 times, in 2014 and 2019, and it's become very important to me to return to where my father was born. My father was born in Keidan in 1915. It was part of who he was. He had a lot of painful memories there, but he couldn't help but have it be part of him. I'll talk about three of the most important places that I visited Keidan and how they made me feel. It was amazing to go to the Jewish cemetery. I am so grateful that the students did so much work in cleaning that cemetery and getting the headstones translated. It was extremely powerful. We were lucky we had Rachel and Batia with us last year, and they were able to find my great-grandparents' tombstones, which I had been unable to find them in 2014. And one of them is named Bela Sternfeld. Their number, my family graves are 05 and 08. And I was named for Bela. And I went back to that spot by myself, and Keidan is very peaceful and beautiful. I love the nature of it. I felt there was something about being there that felt amazing. Two other places, I got to visit the gymnasium where my father graduated. Laima has really helped me with the historical background, and it turns out that her great uncle was teaching there at the same time that my father was a student, and he was teaching history. And my father really prided himself about knowing his history really well. So I just love the idea that he got that, that our ancestors were in school together as teacher and student. The third place was just being at the hotel. Afterwards I found out that my father's address was right next door to that hotel. So there was something about being back in those places, even though, as I said, there's a lot of sadness too. My grandmother was in Keidan on August 28th, 1941, and she was one of the Jews who was massacred. My father had already graduated medical school at that time. He is in the Russian army as a surgeon. He survived the war that way. But he always hoped that his mother was going to be saved, because she taught sewing to girls of Keidan, and she taught to the Jewish girls, but she also taught the non-Jewish girls. And so she had a lot of friends who were not Jewish. She wasn't actually such a religious person. She was very much a part of the town, and unfortunately only 2 Jews survived, and she was not one of them. What else do I want to say? My memories. The dancing that we were met by was really wonderful. I enjoyed being in the classroom. It was amazing that we were there on June 14th, on the anniversary of the Soviet oppression, which affected both Jews and Christians, and that felt like a shared moment. I appreciated the exchange of the small gifts. I loved the play that was put on. I loved that we danced together. We really felt welcomed. Thank you so much for taking the painful memories and putting them in context. And at that time, I'm going to read, I really loved, these are some of the memories that I wrote down: the cucumber ice cream, swimming in the lake, and Carolina wrote afterwards, "I think there is nothing as powerful as unity of diverse people who see their past, their differences, and live in peace together." And that's what I felt in Keidan. We were different, but we were connected, and I thank you.